Greetings, dear friends. My name is Mikhail. I'm certified numerologist and certified regression therapist. This video is going to be my tiny gift to you, which is linked with your date of birth. So, basic description about your abilities in your program in this life, which is linked with your life purpose, life path. Particularly today, for those who are familiar with numerology, we're not going into life path. It's a separate story to tell. But at this time, we are looking on the numbers which will have the impact on your life, and perhaps it will affect the results of the future. Certain things that you will attract in your life and your tendencies. Yeah, so it's a very valuable piece of information, and it's very easy to calculate. So basically, we will have 6 categories. You can sort of put people into according to a date of birth, and each category will give you particular information about that person. Yeah. So what you need to do, you need to calculate all your numbers of your date of birth. Let's say I'll just pick up the random, like day of birth, month, and year. Like just the number, just random numbers. So what I do, I calculate 4 plus 1 plus 2 plus 1 plus 9 plus 8 plus 7. Yeah, this is what I'm going to do. I'm just going to calculate everything together. So what do we have here? 4 plus 1 plus 2, we have 7. 8. 8 plus 9, we have 17. 17 plus 8, we have 25. And we have 7. 25 plus 7. So we have 32. 32. This is what we need. We need those first 2-digit numbers when we calculate everything together. And basically, in order to understand what I mean by that, I have to say that we will talk about 6 different categories, and this number belongs to the 4th category, which is 30 to 39. So it means that any numbers you would have here, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 5, 6, 7, etc. Yeah? Like between in this category, if your date of birth is that you belong to this category, which is 4th category. The 1st category is following. From 1 till 9. 2nd category would be 10 till 19. 3rd category would be 20 to 21. 4th category, again, we would have, oh, for God's sake, why did I say 21? My excuse is 29. 29. Yep. So 20 to 29. 4th category is this category right here. 30 to 39. 5th category, we have 40 to 49. 6th category, we would have 50 to 59. Pretty much that's it. If you would have more than 59, but I don't really think you can get this, take into consideration our period of time. Yeah. But if you would be able to get 60 or something, then you would just calculate them together until you reach next number. So let's say if you would have 61, and you just would do 6 plus 1 and you would get 7. Or if it would be 69, then 6 plus 9 would be 15. Yeah, so you would get either first category number, or you would get, for instance, second category number. I'm sure you will understand. Yeah, so basically, once you are able to calculate those categories, each category has certain information about particular date of birth. Yeah, about those codes, basically 2-digit codes usually. This category don't have 2-digit numbers. Yeah, it's like, for instance, let me give you example. If the person is born in 2001, it would be 7. Or you can write down 07. So O means 0. 0 means nothing. Nothing means freedom, if I say very shortly in numerology. Yeah. So what we do next? Next, we listen to interpretation of those stages and categories. If your date of birth, the digit that you get, the first digit that you get when you calculate everything together, is in this category, number 1, it means that the soul is coming to explore material world. It means that this soul don't have like such a rough karmic obligation. We don't count obligations which are linked with ancestors, family line, and tree, and etc. This is a separate story. Yeah, but this soul has more freedom. Yeah, it has 0 in front. It can have this experience-based journey. It's like when you're coming to do certain things just for experience itself. So you're explorer of material world, but you have to act according to your conscience. Conscience is the thing they have to pay attention to. But again, it doesn't mean that they don't have purpose or task in life. No, every person has, a numerology tells us. Like I said, to have a full picture, you need to do other calculations, like all those numbers, yeah, here, they all have a meaning. Like looking at this date of birth, I already see the task of this person. Yeah, those 222, yeah, it all has a meaning. It's just, I'm not applying, different numerological system right now. I'm just talking about very, very basic layer of information, but still it's very valuable and easy to get. So if we talk about the next category, the category number 2, so these people, they need to work on development of their personality, to improve their will, to work with their body, to work with their soul. This is like very important for them. So they have to pay attention to development of their soul. Like this is very important thing to do in this life. It means that they still are into establishing this connection. It's a crucial necessity, yeah, into establishing this connection and working on their character. But this category needs to operate in, they need to do like grounded earthly things. Some of them don't want it, some of them want it, but they need to do so. Yeah, they have to be within the material world and operate within it. Yeah, this is very important for them. So the category number 3, 20 to 29, is another interesting topic. These guys have to sort out their earthly karma, the karma on the planet Earth, and they have to rely on the experience of their ancestors. So it means that there is certain information that is whole to them, which they can use to sort out their karma. These people, they need to develop their intuition. They need to sort out their subconscious. They need to learn to control their subconscious. It means that they have quite a good deal of unconscious processes going on, which is affecting themselves and life of others without even their own understandings and awareness. So this is important thing to do. So basically, they have to work on based on their karmic depth in this life. So they have to work with their intuition, and they have to rely and ask help or learn from experience of their ancestors. Yeah. So it means that, of course, they came for reason to a particular family or family line. Yeah. So this is the category number 3. Category number 4. Another interesting information linked with this category. So this is the category we'll be talking about. So we have date of birth, and we have this category this person is representing, let's say. Yeah. So this category, people who belong to this category, they have influence on others, and they know how to make an influence on others. They came here to teach certain philosophical background, certain knowledge, and they will have to learn a lot of things in order to provide their environment with quality-based information, productive information, I guess. So this category, people know how to influence the consciousness of other, and actually they came to do so. So the life will push them to study, to teach, to gain experience and knowledge, which they will use to have influence on others. So it's a part of their program in this life, because this person knows that he's able to influence the others, and also it gives them already certain level of responsibility. So quite often it's something to do with philosophical outlook, yeah, with certain beyond thinking, yeah, environment, yeah, beyond thinking, knowledge, information, things like that. And if, to be honest, if you will start to pay attention to the life path of category within those numbers, then you can find a lot of interesting information. We're not talking about life path. The life path would be the next number, yeah. If you calculate 3 plus 2, then it would be 5, yeah. In this case, 7 is already life path, or 0 plus 7 is a life path, but the 0 gives the freedom if we come back to the first category, yeah. So these guys, the 5th category, they will have to do with self-development, because they will have to learn the laws of the universe. They will have to understand how it operates. And these guys are of non-starting thinking. They're, they think out of the box, and they try to share their thinking. Out of the box is, of course, esoteric knowledge. Yeah, you can't really deny that. Even though if they don't do so, quite many of them within their thinking, they also like to go beyond the box. So intellectuals, philosophers, teachers, like this is the category number 5. So they have to understand the highest purpose of surrounding reality, the laws of the universe, as I said, and things like that. So this is very important thing to know about 5th category. Category number 6 would be, we can call them mediators between God or the higher mind and the people. They are in between. They have to transmit this information, yeah, this potential. These people, they have to transmit important information which they carry within them, and they have access to as well. Consciously, subconsciously, that's another question. They have to do in this life, they have to deal with self-improvement. They have to use their own free time to spend with themselves in solitude, sometimes being alone, just to focus and just to reactivate this ability to connect with this source of information that they can provide into this world. Yeah. So we can call them observers and mediators between God and people. But it doesn't mean that these people are always like spiritual and things like that. They can be very grounded personalities as well. And another thing to mention is they have luck from, they have a great support and luck from the universe because they have a task to do. But some of them are using this luck for their own selfish purpose. And when they do so, then they will have to face with the consequences, because this luck is given to them so they can do something valuable. Yeah, so they could connect with the source, yeah, with the higher mind, and transmit this information which need to be given to others. Because quite a good deal of people forget about the soul, self-education, self-development, and things like that. So they would have to work upon their soul. Yeah, so this is category number 6. Another thing, what we have to understand, I would say some numerologists would disagree with me, yeah, but I believe, yeah, because we have to, how to say, digest information and use certain filtration. Like, I think every person should have inner filter. And what I think, what I believe, yeah, based on my experience and vision as well, this, of course, is just a tiny bit of information. You have to have full date of birth to have complete program about the person. But you have to understand that within a lifetime, you can change the level of your awareness, and you can raise your awareness. You can go higher and higher, or you can go down being in a high level as well. So that is why we cannot really say that one is more evolved than the other. It's a very, how to say, unstable terminology, yeah, I would say, yeah. So it means that you can use one lifetime to complete this life program and many other lives. And sometimes your life can even get extended by your spirit guides, your higher self. Or you can be so lazy and so bad at making and realizing your program that you can go earlier back home to the spiritual world to restart yourself, reorganize yourself, and you can struggle with one task many lives. And it's about the choice of the soul. Yeah, that is why you cannot really say that one level is better or worse. There is no such thing at all. Yeah. But anyway, I think this information is quite interesting to digest. Yeah. I call it digestion, intellectual digestion, I guess so. If you find this information interesting, then you can share this video to those who may find it interesting and attractive. And so I wish you best of luck in your spiritual journey, and hope to see you in my next video. Bye bye.